Hey guys, Darren back again with another quick video. I'm in between some retro console repairs at the moment, so just to put something up online, I thought I'd make this quick video. And what I've picked up is I've picked up a microphone to improve the audio quality of my videos, well, hopefully anyway. So I'm speaking on this microphone right now, so have a listen. I'll do a comparison in a second between this and no microphone at all, just what I used to use. And you can comment and tell me what it sounds like. Yeah, so what I picked up was a small lavalier microphone, they call them. The little ones like this that clip onto your collars, and you see them on TV. The presenters have these little tiny ones. They're pretty good. I think it's all you need, and that's what I'm using right now. It's from a company called Rode, who make very high-end microphones. But this one's reasonably inexpensive, and it's a condenser style of microphone, which I'll explain in a second. This is the new version, so the new and improved. Awesome. So, I think this, they call it broadcast quality. I think it just reduces a bit of the hum and the background noise and so forth. It's extremely sensitive, so I've had to actually move the microphone away from my face a little bit because it was picking up almost too much sound. It's incredibly sensitive little mic. It's impressive little bit of kit. So yeah, so let me know how that sounds, and before I explain how that works, I'll just give you a quick audio comparison. So this is me on the new mic speaking now, and I'll quickly unplug and give you a standard sample to compare. And this is a test of the old mic on my old setup, so you'll probably hear a lot more background noise right now, and the voice is a bit muffled. And we're back with a good microphone, so hopefully that sounds pretty good. So microphones, typically you'll hear condenser microphone thrown around, and that's what this one is. This is a condenser style, and what that actually means is a capacitor style of microphone. So back in the old days, in early electronics, the word capacitor didn't exist. It was called a condenser. So, you can substitute those words interchangeably. Condenser, it means capacitor. That's all it means. And as we remember from our electronic theory, a capacitor symbol is drawn something like that. Input, output, like positive, negative, and just two plates in the middle. The gap in between, which is the important part of capacitor, means that the plates do not touch. They simply hold a charge. And in this case, this plate here would hold a positive charge of electrons, and this plate would hold a negative charge. In between is called the dielectric, which is just the area in between, and it's critical that gap exists in order to encourage the electric field to jump across the plates. And at a very high level, how a capacitor works, the current does not actually flow right through the capacitor. That's impossible because it's not a continuous piece of conductive wire or anything. It's actually got an air gap or a gap in between. So what it does, if you apply a positive electrons or positive voltage on this side, just imagine all little pluses are building up on the plate. A lot of them, so that it's an area physically where positive electrons will collect. And in the theory of the physics sort of theory of electronics says that this sort of scenario emits a electric field. It's not a magnetic field. That's for inductors. So the electric field is generated by a collection of positive electrons, or positive sort of charged particles, I should say, and the field jumps the dielectric gap, not the original current flow itself. And then, as you remember from basic electronics, opposites attract. So if this plate's got a positive charge, this plate will attract a negative charge, and any positive charged particles that were here on this plate, and there would always be some to begin with, get repelled away. So the positive gets repelled away, the negative gets pulled in. So we end up with a positive plate and an equally balanced negative plate. So, and that takes time to occur. So capacitors have a charging curve and a discharging curve. So that's the basic high level explanation of how a capacitor works. And if we look at a microphone, which is a transducer, it basically converts sound, vibration, energy, one form of energy into another, and it transfers it into voltage and electronics. So if you think of the capacitor sort of inside a microphone, like this is the microphone shape I'm trying to draw here, it's basically that piece of kit right there. Inside it is just two plates, exactly like a capacitor. One's connected out, which goes out to some more electronics and out to the audio circuit, and the other one's at the very front, and that also connects out. But as you speak, your sound waves hit this diaphragm, and this front plate of the capacitor is extremely small and extremely sensitive. Like, I have no idea how they even make this. It's just phenomenal how small and sensitive that piece of metal plate really is. And there's a small gap as we have in a standard capacitor. So the vibration of the audio waves move this plate closer together. And like all capacitor theory, the capacitors are measured in farads. So the size of the plate and the distance in between varies the capacitance. So we're not changing this physical size, all we're doing is changing the gap in between. So this gap here changes as the sound waves hit it. And it's so sensitive it can respond to very high frequencies, so the waves are close together, and very low frequencies when the waves are further apart. It's great for vocals, probably not great for a stage performance. It'll distort pretty quickly because the waves are so large with so much amplitude, it would basically smash this to pieces. So you'd use a different style of microphone for that. But for just general speaking and audio and studio recording, potentially, nice controlled volume of audio, a condenser microphone works really well. So, and making YouTube videos, hopefully this works really well. I think a lot of other YouTube guys will use a condenser style mic. They might have a proper bench one in front of them that they speak into, but I kind of move around a little bit as I do these, so I like to have it on a bit of a headset just off to my right here. It's just sitting. So, I hope that was somewhat interesting. Yeah, if it wasn't, go back to YouTube and search on cat videos or whatever you're into. But, this is a bit of a bridge gap video until I get my next round of retro consoles up and edited and uploaded. So that's it for today, guys. Thought I'd give you a quick rundown, something a little bit different, a bit more of an electronics sort of flavor, but it's all interesting stuff. Well, it is to me. I hope you find it interesting as well. So as always, guys, I'll aim to put up another video again here soon. But until then, enjoy your day. Take it easy. Bye.